environments are prone to higher temperature ranges than coastal climates, which are insulated by nearby waters. Half the heat that is from the sun is absorbed by ocean surfaces, so the surface layers the surface water currents move a lot of heat.
Alright. Glaciers and long-term changes. Okay, so this is a glacier, and this is like the scrapes that are caused by a glacier. So how a glacier is formed is all the snow comes down and gathers in one place, and over the years it compresses to form a glacier. So underneath this, the red arrows represent like the heat in the water as it carves away the land, and also another effect of glacier is the melt and runoff. Okay, so this is the effects that glaciers have had on the earth. So this is Pangea, and by the picture up there, we can tell that the bottom half of Pangea was closer to the South Pole because of the glacier evidence, and so we can tell that Pangea was actually happened because now these continents, we find glacier evidence in places that are now warm, which wouldn't make sense unless those continents moved over time.
In this picture, it shows how a stream affects land over time, or how it makes a cave over time. It's slowly eroding the land, so over a long time, it's basically like cutting a cave. For example, the Grand Canyon was created by erosion from the Colorado River. You can see how water affects land over time.
Okay, so underground water effects. So stalactites and stalagmites. So stalactites, you remember that because they hang tight to the ceiling, and stalagmites are the ones that grow under. So these are formed by water as it runs off the top of the cave, and it pulls down minerals, and one being calcite. And then stalagmites are formed by when the water drips off, it grows usually underneath another stalactite, and so that's why you usually see them growing in columns.